So welcome back to the brush vlog. Last week you saw two models, Nicole and Catherine, come in for some surprise makeovers. In today's video, you're going to find out what the outcome of those visits were.
Enjoy the video.
So Kat came in today with roots about 8 to 10 inches and some really soft baby lights to the bottom that were quite ashy. The reason that I chose to go in and do the balayage to the root is to create something a bit soft and diffused for when her hair grows in. Being that it's been so long between visits, we want to make sure that it's not going to be a 6 to 8 week type of turnaround for her regrowth. So when we talk about diffused, it would mean that when her hair grows in, there's no harsh demarcation. It would be a diffused line as the hair grows out.
So with Nicole's hair today, what we did was a technique of baby lights, and then I tipped out the ends with a different developer to make her ends nice and bright down towards the bottoms to give her that rooty kind of beachy look with the lightness at the ends. So what I did was I highlighted up to the demarcation line of where her regrowth was, and then I did a slightly lighter root shade just so then that way when her natural root grows in, it will grow in a little bit better, and then also for her to get lighter, it will be a little bit easier down the road because her goal is to be a little bit of a cooler, like lighter tone blonde.
So I decided that I was going to achieve a blonde look on her with doing real balayage. So there's a big misconception between the whole balayage ombre world. I'm going to just break this down for you. Balayage is freehand painting. So if you get a highlight, there's no foil, it just processes at room temperature, that would be balayage. A feathered, isolated in foil or mesh or whatever it is that somebody's using is not balayage. That is a highlight, an isolated highlight that is just feathered up. So if that explains anything to you, ombre would then be the outcome. So when we think about an ombre, it would be somebody that has like a shadowed root or a drop root that fades into lighter at the ends. It's not what I'm doing today on Catherine. On Catherine, we balayaged right up to her root. I did kind of feather it a little bit in right at the base. So what we talked about last week in making sure that her color grows out beautifully with no demarcation line, that would be what would create the difference there. I think Catherine's makeover went really well today. I could tell that she really enjoyed it, which was nice. I think she was a little scared that she might get something crazy, like a pink or a blue. So I think she was also a little bit relieved at the end. But there's always next time, Catherine.
I think Nicole's hair turned out quite beautifully today. I felt like it complemented her fair olive skin quite a bit more than the kind of brassier tones. I felt like kind of took away from her skin tone a little bit.
I didn't know what I was getting, but this is what I ultimately wanted, so I'm very happy. I was worried it wasn't going to be a nice blonde. I get an orangey undertone, but it turned out really nice.
I feel amazing. I was a little nervous to put complete trust and not know what I was going to come out with, but I'm super happy with how it turned out. I think it's perfect for summer, and it's nice to go outside of your comfort zone, so I'm very happy.
So thanks for tuning in to the final result video of our surprise makeover. Stay tuned for more coming from Brush next week.